Sometimes I really don't know when I'm live because this is bar on my laptop. It shoots across. I don't know if I'm live. If I am, hello everybody. Welcome to my YouTube stream. Whether you are seeing this live or you're seeing the playback on it, hello guys, welcome. I have a little message I want to say to you guys, people who are from my second life and to my real life, okay? I want to share some wisdom and some things I've been learning since I've had some peace. If people who don't like you, that's okay. Not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to love you. Not everybody's going to appreciate you. The only one that needs to want to love you is yourself and whatever your faith system belief is. And if you believe in God, then God is what matters. If it's Buddha or whatever it is, then that's what it is. If you don't believe in God, then it's your self-belief in yourself. I wanted to share some wisdom with you guys. I want to share part of my life with you guys. I know you guys see me from second life to real life, and you see me without makeup on. I don't look like a perfect avatar like my avatar is in second life, but I'm still the same person behind the avatar, pretty much. Except for my boobs are a lot smaller, but I'm grateful they're not out to giant out to here. I'm grateful I'm not 8'9" like my second life avatar is, but I want to let you guys know some words of wisdom. The connections you make now will be the ones you're going to need later as well. So the people you decide to piss on now or say negative comments about or even positive comments are going to be the ones that are going to be down the road, being successful. You have a choice to make to build people up or tear them down. If you choose to tear people down, it shows a character in who you are. That means you are not a happy person in your real life. And I'm going to send positive thoughts, prayers your way so you would have a change of heart. To those that try to build people up, I just hope and pray that you build yourself up as well, because you need to keep yourself strong, because there's going to be many people trying to drag you down for being so positive. A lot of people who don't like you when you're happy, they just are just so miserable in their own selves that they can't be happy when someone else is happy. They want to be miserable, so they have a company of miserable people to stay in that same level. You always have to be like the phoenix. Yes. My second life name is Huntress Fire Phoenix Wolfhaven. And you have to be reborn from the ashes, everybody. Life is going to throw you through the flames, crisp you up alive, but you have to be strong enough to arise and come out soaring higher than the clouds. To those that are negative, and I will pray for you. I pray your heart will change. Send positive thoughts that your heart will change, that your mind will change. Because I really do believe that the higher power in which you believe in, or even lack of believing in, will change your heart. So that's one of the words of wisdom. I want to teach you guys another thing I've learned in life. Second life and the real world. Love doesn't have a shape. It doesn't have an age. It doesn't have a container in which it fits in. Love is an action word. It's a verb. If you look up the word love, it's a verb. It's an action word. It's something you do. It's not something you regurgitate out of your mouth. It's something you show every day. You don't go AFK all the time and say you love somebody. You don't go tearing someone down and calling them names if you love somebody. You don't go holding arguments and then bringing them back up in an argument 5 years later as if it happened that day. That's not love. Love is being patient, kind, compassionate, understanding, forgiving. And that's just a little small snippet. There's some parts of me that don't completely reflect that, where it sounds like I'm being hypocritical. But it's this process in which I'm trying to learn from. I really do believe God, the higher power, whatever it is reaching inside the very core of my spirit and giving me the true strength. It doesn't take much to be angry and to have rage. It doesn't take much. But it does take great strength to love people who are so disrespectful and rude towards you. People who tell you to give up on your own family and put them in a nursing home, for instance. It takes great strength to still love those people. I'm not talking about being romantically in love with these people. I'm talking about having the kind of love for them where you just forgive them. So you release yourself of those chains of anger, bitterness, rage. Because you may be self-entitled to feel those feelings, but those feelings eventually weigh you down and you sink. And you lose sight in who you are. For years, I lost sight in who I was. And since being here and feeling safe again for the first time in years, more than a decade, I'm searching and doing my thinking. My head is clear. I don't have to worry about watching over my back. I don't have to worry about certain things anymore. So here I'm sharing the things I'm learning from my life to you guys. When someone hurts you in a virtual world like Second Life, whether you fall in love or someone says something really disrespectful at you, you have a couple of choices. And yes, you have the choice. You have the choice to walk away. You have the choice to engage and feel self-righteous. Or you can just quiet yourself and pray for that person or send positive thoughts to that person. The third option takes the most strength. There's been many people who have hurt me inside Second Life. I'm not talking about my ex in Second Life. Not even remotely talking about her. Talking about someone from, I think, 8 years ago. I like to call him ass face to make myself laugh. But I want to verbally tell him, I forgive you. And the only reason why I'm going to forgive that person is not for them, is to free myself from anything of the past. To my real life ex, you know who the hell you are. 22 years, I'll give you a hint. 23 years, I'll give you another hint. You know who the hell you are. I forgive you. I don't forgive you for you. I don't forgive you because you deserve the forgiveness. I forgive you to free myself of the hurt, the pain, the frustration, the anguish, so I can be free, so I can give my new relationship not only 100% of me, so I can give my new relationship an infinity % of me. and have nothing hold me back whatsoever. Now, all of you guys have that same choice. You can hold on to the bitterness of your anger of your past, whether it's an ex, whether it's rape, whether it's abuse in some way or the other. The person does not deserve the forgiving, I know, but you deserve to be free. You deserve it. Whether you've hurt on a virtual platform or on a real life platform, you send them with positive thoughts after you're done, in hopes that their heart and their mind will change. And you pray that good things happen to them, because what you wish upon others comes back to you 20-fold. If you wish evil on somebody, it's going to come back on you. You may not feel it now, but you'll feel it later, one way or the other, whether in this life or the next life. And I don't wish any of my exes or people who've hurt me in the past to ever feel what they've ever done to me, because if they had felt all the crap that they've done to me, they would have murdered me. As many times I felt like doing the same crap back. With that being said, you have a choice in your second life and in your real life. You have a choice. I choose to free myself, because you have that power to free yourself. You have the power. It's not easy. It's not going to be easy. It may take 1 year, may take you instantly, may take you 30 years. I don't know, but you've got to free yourself, because now is the only time you've got. You can't get that time back. Whether you're hurt from a 10-year relationship, a 22-year relationship, a 50-year relationship, whether it's with your mom, your dad, your uncle, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, what other resentful you have with a friend, whatever it is, let it go. Let it go. There's times where I personally grab it and want to take it back, because I'm feeling those feelings, because there's something washing up in my heart and in my mind. You have to be strong enough to say, no, you have no power. Cast it out of you. You have that power to cast those negative things out, because those things will hold you down and sink you down. They will sink you. Whether it's a negative comment on your YouTube video, whether it's an attack on your character or your lack of character or whatever it is, or their version of your lack of character, or their opinion, which has no fact of your character, but they don't know you in the real world. Not really. And even those people who are your associates, they don't really know you. The only one that knows you is God, whatever you believe in, and yourself. It's the only one that knows you. You have to free yourself. So when those thoughts of anger, hurt, rage, destruction, whatever it is, enters into your mind, you have to cast it away, because that will fester into your brain. That will cast into your brain and fester and grow. And you start fantasizing about doing bad things to that person. And even those thoughts weigh you down, whether you accomplish those thoughts in action or not. It's something I had to learn the hard way. I'm in my 40s. I'm going to be approaching 50 rather soon. If you guys don't know, that's my age. And I went through some serious crap with one of my exes in Second Life. I actually almost died because of this person in the real world, because of this person. I got into a car accident because I was crying. My real life person was crying and letting this idiot affect me. And for years, I thought of all the things I wanted to do to him. Even though he rejected me in the real world, though he told me we were going to be together, though he told me his real life address, though he told me where, that it's okay for me to come, and he knew my flight, he knew my itinerary, he knew my car rental, he even knew the license plate and the make and the model of the car in which I was driving to his house. And he rejected me. And and that's something you have to forgive. I have to forgive. And let that person go. And you have to keep praying for that person. Keep praying, sending positive thoughts towards that person. They don't deserve your positive thoughts. But guess what? What you wish upon others will come back to you 20-fold, whether you realize it or not. So if you wish positivity, you want positive in your life, wish it on your enemies. Because it's harder to love your enemies than it is to love people who love you. It takes greater strength to love your enemies, or greater strength to love those that wish harm on you. It just takes greater strength. I'm very grateful for the man I met on Second Life, who is my real life boyfriend. Because we talk about God and we talk about things that are on the positive nature. And, we even discuss some of my YouTube streams, and some of the things he doesn't like, some of the things he does. And those that we do discuss that he doesn't like, we talk about it and we're done and over with it. We talk about God too. And it takes great strength to love your enemies. It really does. It takes no strength at all to love people that love you, because it's easy to love people that love you. So think about that when you're in Second Life and when you are in the real world. Forgive those people, even though they do not deserve your forgiveness. Forgive them anyway, because you're freeing yourself of the chains. You're freeing yourself of the hurt. You're freeing yourself of the negative thoughts. You're freeing yourself of all that. And you're able to think clearly once again in your own thoughts and have your own mind once again. And they're no longer here. They're no longer here. So think about that. I'll share more about my words of wisdom later on down the road, but this is what I had to do right here, right now. I'm going to end the stream, but thank you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Have a fantastic day, and forgive yourself first.